Hey guys, it's Chloe and today I'm here with a brand new video. Today I am here to talk to you guys about all the books that I read in the month of August. So August was a pretty good reading month for me. I did get through bigger books than I normally would, and I feel really good about what I read this month. So I completed a total of 5 books, but I'm only going to be talking to you guys about 3 of the books. And that is because 2 of the books that I completed in August are for a secret TBR that is not currently out yet. So you'll hear my thoughts on those books in the secret TBR video, but I'm not going to be talking about them here. And that video will be out as soon as I am done with the 3rd book. But I am going to go ahead and talk about the 3 other books that I read this month. So the first book I completed was You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson, and this is the BookTube Chicks book club pick for the month of August. This is about a girl named Liz who loses her financial aid to the college of her choice. She must compete to win prom queen in order to get a scholarship to that college. This was such a fun read. I listened to the audiobook and I wish I'd gotten to this book sooner. It was so good. I don't know if a lot of people mention this like in TBRs. I didn't because I did not know, but this is also an LGBT plus book and it is so good. I'm not going to talk too much about it because the live show is coming up tomorrow, August 30th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this channel. So make sure to join us to discuss this book. I gave this book 5 stars. So the next book I also listened to the audiobook for. I did a lot of audiobook reading, and that is The Right Swipe by Alicia Ray. And this was a book that I picked up for Scallywagathon, and I'm really glad that I finally got to pick this up. I've been wanting to pick it up for a while. This is about 2 people who are working for rival dating apps. One is the CEO of one app and the other one is a spokesperson. And this goes back and forth between their perspectives. And I thought this book was so interesting and so cute. I really enjoyed it. The second book in this series, Girl Gone Viral, just came out this year, so I'm trying to get my hands on that really soon so I can read that. And I gave this one 5 stars. The final book that I can talk to you guys about is The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. I knew I was going to pick this one up right after The Right Swipe. I was really in the mood for another romance and I was able to get the audiobook for this. Let me just say that I fell for this book. I have a lot of feelings about this book, but first one was I fell for it. I loved the main 2 characters. I loved the romance. When I was finishing up this book, I skimmed some Goodreads reviews and I was really confused on why it had a lot of low ratings, and I get it. This book has a couple of trigger warnings for infertility, for motorcycle accidents, for death of characters. There's a lot of trigger warnings with this book, and a lot of people feel like the ending wasn't very realistic, and I totally understand that. My issues with the ending, actually my issues kind of happen like here, which bumped it down a star. I don't want to say anything because it will spoil the book, but this was all set to be a 5-star book until that happened, and I bumped it down to a 4-star book. But I was listening to the audiobook on my way to work and I was laughing and smiling on the way to work, and then while I was listening to it on my lunch break I wanted to cry, and then when I was finishing it on my way home from work I was crying in the car on my drive home. So this book is a lot. I gave it 4 stars. I was very happy to find out that her second book is actually a companion to this book, and there's a 3rd one coming out, so it is kind of a series. So I definitely want to get my hands on her second book as soon as possible. So those are 3 of the 5 books that I read in the month of August that I can talk to you guys about. I am currently reading the final book on my secret TBR. It's long, so it may be a little bit, but I'm trying really hard to get through it quickly. And then I also still need to pick up The Hysterics by Kristen Hope Mazzola. This was my Bookopoly roll for August that I just didn't get to, so I'll be picking it up in September. So guys, that is all I have for my August wrap up today. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you like what you see here, please go ahead and click subscribe. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, so click subscribe so you can be updated when I post those. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
In the darkness, I don't feel so cold.